Hear ye, hear ye. I've always wanted to start a stream like that.
I feel like you have before.
Maybe. That's possible. That's possible. Simmer down now. Hear ye, hear ye. My name is Dan. Her name is Sam.
Hi.
We're married. And this is Beard Advice Live. I'm going to show you a beautiful little graphic as we get started here. Sam C., what is Beard Advice Live all about?
Beard Advice Live is now about giving advice in all aspects of your life, but still mainly beards.
Yeah, this is a show where we get together. We're going to have some deals. We're going to have some giveaways. We're going to have some halftime questions. But the basis of it is people wanting advice on their beard. They're experiencing a problem. They're trying to reach their goal. They just want to know if they're on the right track. And we give advice. Me, my wife, the chat. And it's a place of positivity. It's a place of support. I always say, and I mean it, I promise you will leave feeling better about your beard and about your journey than when you came in. Because I know it's tough to put yourself out there. I know it's tough to ask for help and have your internet picture on the internet. We got you. You will be better off because of it. And then Sam really wanted to expand on this because we get a lot of questions about relationships and life and money and parenting and whatever the case may be. And we just want to share our perspective. We don't know if we have the right answers, but we want to give you guys our thoughts and open it up to the chat that's able to add in themselves. And thank you guys for being here. So shout out to everybody in the chat out there. Pretty awesome to see all these familiar faces. And to hit this right away when we get started, I'll come back to it. First off, if you guys could hit that thumbs up.
Please.
If you want to share it, I promise you there's somebody that you know that would enjoy this content. Odds would say they like some positive people if you do. So consider sharing this. And then beyond that, if you would like to be a part of this show at all next week, 100% for free, the email is scrolling down at the bottom, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Send on in and we've got you covered. There's no spaces, but I put the little scrolly so it's like easier to break down and read. But as I'm reading that, I'm like, I bet somebody's going
hold
to.
Hold on.
No, so beardadvicelive@gmail.com. So yes, I am very, very excited to be able to hang out with you guys tonight and be able to chat. Now, we do have something, we kind of discontinued the try something new.
Yeah.
But our buddy Brian B did send us some chocolate bars, and they are called Melt Away. What are they called? Melt Away bars.
What's the brand?
So the brand is, however you say that, Sarogis? Yeah, Sarugis. And so jacuzzis. So we're going to try this today and just let you guys know. And I'm excited. It sounds like something I'm really going to like. And yeah, we're going to get that going. Gigi was my favorite dog. I miss her. Aw, that's nice. Well, our Gigi is in here. Who is the best Gigi ever? Of course. The dog and you. We had to have that happen. And I do have to share one thing that was pretty crazy. There's been just a wild, and I thought I saw him in here earlier. I know he's here somewhere, but there's been a wild string of coincidental karma, like really, really, really strange thing. Tynamo, if you're out there, man, drop a comment so I can highlight your name. So to break down a story super quick, we had an amazing community member who was also in here, one of the first people to comment, who reached out to Sam and was like, hey, I want to give back to Growvember. Can I buy some shirts and then you guys send them out to deserving community members, whether they're active supporting or maybe they can't afford it or maybe they're just good people. And we're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Well, somebody else followed up and said, hey, I want to be anonymous. It was Tynamo. And I always respect the anonymous. We have an anonymous entry today. But on Monday, there were 5 people that won a giveaway and they weren't there.
Yep.
5 flushes in a row. And then it got to Tynamo.
It was the big giveaway too, right?
It was the biggest one of the night. Yes, the biggest one of the night. Then it got to Tynamo, who that morning donated shirts anonymously to the community. And I was like, dude, I got to can I say this? And then, yes, just before the stream, he messaged me. He opened up a fortune cookie and it read, your impact on your community will be felt long and far.
It's so crazy. We've had 3 or 4 of those same sort of things happen to us within the last week.
Yep.
It's wild.
Within 1 week, straight up direct karma taking people.
I believe in karma because when Vi does something bad, karma instantly turns around and gets her.
She's got the most like Americanized instant karma
Yes.
of all time.
Instant.
Because if you actually study karma, it has to do with like
Yeah,
yeah,
he is saying Tynamo.
yeah.
I didn't want to correct him.
No, I've always called him Tynamo. I've said it on many streams.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've said I know his name's Tynamite and all this stuff. I just like Tynamo. I think it's better. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's better. How rude.
hey, it's my opinion here. Okay, I'm keeping it real. I don't want to be fake. That's bad karma. And so, but like traditionally, we're going back thousands of years. Karma is reincarnation and like essentially building up points to come back in a future life in a better place. This Americanized karma is like you call somebody a bad name, then you stub your toe.
Yep.
That's Violet. Like
Yes.
it happens.
Yes.
She'll throw a temper tantrum, do something wild, then she'll fall and just look at us. And she's
And
like,
then we laugh at
yeah.
her.
And then she gets mad that we laugh. And so, yeah. But Gigi is right here. I do have to give Violet all the credit in the world because she has the ability to snap out of a bad mood or a bad situation by singing a song. She'll realize
if you guys are familiar with Daniel Tiger.
Yes. She'll realize stuff is going wrong and then she'll catch herself and she'll go, if something's bad, turn around and find something good. And then she'll like fake laugh to make herself go into like a literal seasoned pro, like human. She'll fake laugh until she's in a good mood and then she's good. Right? Normal adults, if you get in a bad mood or kids, you're like stubborn and you're stuck in that. Violet will kind of come around to be able to to get herself out of that bad mood. So that is a good call by Gigi there. Yep, it really, really is. So shout out to all the good karma out there. Shout out to the people that are not doing stuff for acknowledgement. Shout out to the people that are building others up, that are supporting, as compared to tearing each other down and drama and hate. We've seen the benefits both ways, right? We've seen the compounded interest on bad side of things, but we've also seen like directly in this last week, how many times where it's like goosebumps, like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, this is real?
Yeah.
Crazy. So I just had to share that about Tynamo, man. That was wild. Absolutely. Yeah. Daniel the Tiger and Bluey are grade A shows for sure. For sure. And Daniel the Tiger is kind of based off Mr. Rogers, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like a play of Mr. Rogers. So,
yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Were you a Mr. Rogers fan?
No, I never watched. I mean, I didn't dislike it. I just never watched it.
Was Mr. Rogers like on PBS?
It seems like it would
be. I feel like he was.
Yeah, it seems like he would.
I feel like I watched it at my grandma's house.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. All the parents out there are like, oh yeah, hey, it's not Blippi. It's not Coco Melon.
I don't hate Blippi.
I do.
Vi is like just now getting into Blippi, and I'm like, let's go. He's got like 2,000 videos. Gonna keep her occupied.
I can't do the fake adult voice.
Yeah, it is weird. And now
he's a Marine and is talking like a baby.
Now there's Blippi number 2.
Yeah, the Wish Blippi.
And that Blippi is, off-brand Blippi.
Yeah, I PBS. Yep. Yeah. I can't do the fake one. Like Mr. Rogers, I feel like that's how if you saw Mr. Rogers at Walmart back in the day, that's how he would greet you. You know,
and he definitely would be wearing a sweater.
Oh man. Mike, welcome to the channel, man. I appreciate that.
Flippy.
It's the Wish version of Blippi. So yeah, Caroline, who's a teacher, says Blippi and Cocomelon are too stimulating. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I can't handle those ones.
Vi was very into Cocomelon for a while.
Big time. And all the corny, cheesy videos that go with it, like Daddy, I'm not doing it. Oh, get out of here. So this is not
SpongeBob. Let's go.
Sam's about that SpongeBob life. All right, guys. Beard advice live. Let's try this, and then we'll roll into the show.
Okay.
So if you guys are out here, we got sent by Brian B. Some melt away chocolates. Now, have you guys ever heard of this? Have you ever had a melt away bar? Let me know. We have this one, we have a mint one, and we have a mocha one. And I know you might be interested in mocha, but I didn't want to be wasteful tonight. So I'm going to try the chocolate one here.
I don't know what melt away means. Like, is it just going to melt in your mouth?
Okay. I've had stuff like this before. It's good.
I'm good. I have been really focusing on eliminating a couple of things out of my diet. And I'm sure that contains some of the stuff that is aggravating my stomach. And I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Is it good though?
Really good.
Okay.
It's
What does it remind you of? Oh, you flung a piece of chocolate at me.
I'll eat it.
Oh God.
It I don't know. It's like a nougat. Mm, it's like a soft chocolate that the name says it will melt away like right away.
Is it kind of like a Three
Kind
Musketeers
of, but more
situation?
chocolate like. But yes, I almost said Three Musketeers kind of, but it's not as light. You know how Three Musketeers is real airy,
Yeah.
real soft. Not as it's a more like dense Three Musketeers. So
Kind of
yeah,
like
pretty good.
kind of like a cheesecake situation.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good comp to it. Yeah, definitely.
I've just been thinking about. We have a cheesecake in our freezer right now that I bought just on a whim because I've been craving cheesecake and I saw it at the store and it's actually the only one that was gluten free was also dairy free. So we have that sitting up there and I've just been thinking about it.
That checks out. That checks out. And yeah, all of you guys' comps in the chat are pretty similar to what this is. Yeah, it's like solid milk chocolate on the outside and then just like a meltable, like more airy chocolate on the inside.
Oh my gosh, I have something in my eyeball.
That's pretty much every day. Every day. Sam's got, if you guys don't know, Sam has struggles. She just struggles. You know, she just every day there's something.
Listen, these fake eyelashes, man. Sometimes they get wonky
They
curve
like
into my eyeball.
Oh, I shouldn't even say this, but this is crazy. At the beard competition, a guy had a shorter beard and it was just fantastic at nationals. And I was like, dude, you got to grow. And he said, I'm scared. And I said, why? And I think I can find him real quick, actually, because you need to see his hair. And actually, I'm not going to put his business out there. So a guy told me, I'm scared to grow my beard longer. I said, why? You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
He somehow got a short, coarse beard hair in his throat. He swallowed it. It punctured his esophagus. He had to go have surgery to have it removed because they feared it could go all the way through his esophagus and puncture more stuff.
What in the world?
I don't know.
Why was this so sharp?
I don't know if this dude had like bionic beard hairs, but he's like, I'm really worried to grow it longer because it literally, I had to have surgery to remove it. And I was like, what? I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't even say this, but I got to be honest and transparent with you guys.
Yikes.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Marshall, great question. I'm going to star that and we're going to hit that at the halftime question segment. So Alex, calm down. Alex is new to the beard. Alex, calm down. Yeah, and a beard hair can do that. I guess. No, he was not lying to me at all. He was 100% serious. And man, it was crazy.
I don't even know how that happens.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. So wild, like absolutely wild. So hey, whatever. Right? Is it the Wolverine and it regenerates like crazy material? So I'm just gonna say the dude. No, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's wild. Yeah, it's a wild situation, man. So yeah. And that is so there's a common thing in the hair care industry where you get hair splinters.
Oh man.
And that's real. So we know it can puncture skin. And a beard hair is much more thick and coarse than like head hair that you're normally cutting. So.
Hair splinters hurt too.
Yeah.
And they get stuck in there. Yeah. I get them all the time when I give the boys haircuts.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Christopher, thank you, man. Welcome to the team. Welcome. I appreciate that. All right, let's roll into the show.
Okay.
This is that Beard Advice Live. If you guys notice, a few little wrinkles and twists on the appearance. Courtesy
wrinkles. No wrinkles. We're smooth.
Wrinkles as in it's a change, something new.
Wrinkles means bad.
A few wrinkles here. But first, checking in, guys. We are officially 1 week into Growvember, just over a day after we're again one week here. Hey, what's up, Nick? Welcome. And Growvember 2022. Sam C, initial thoughts. How's it going? Perspective. What do you got?
I have been swamped by you guys purchasing Growvember shirts from my shop. And just to remind you, all proceeds from the Growvember shirts go to the MIU Men's Health Foundation. Is that the right
Nailed it.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, nailed it.
all proceeds from Growvember shirts go to them at the end of the month, and then a percentage of all the rest of sales from my shop all month of November also go to that organization.
Yes. It's been great, you guys. You are absolute savages in the comments, and I love every bit of it. You are so kind with the support and the giving. I mean, shout out to so many people that are really supporting through the direct donations, through the shirts, through purchasing from Sam's shop. We are giving in 3 main ways: the entire Growvember shirt proceeds, a percentage of her shop, and the direct donations, which we've contributed ourselves. We're like, we got to start it and like set the example. And so, yeah, we're very, very, very excited to see this continue to grow. And I love the concept of getting new information for new beardsmen, but also a good refresher for us experienced beardsmen out there, because it's so easy to get into the slippery slope of bad habits. You'd use a little bit more this day, a little bit more that day. Before you know it, you're full blown using too much product in your beard, or you start developing a bad habit with your grooming. These videos kind of bring everything back. Hey, Mike, come on, man. Thank you, dude. Hey, Mike L just donated 5 memberships.
So cool.
It's my buddy down in San Antonio. He was like our, like, I don't know how I'd call it, the guardian. So when we had the San Antonio meetup, Sam wasn't able to go. Violet was doing her Violet thing, and it just was not going to be good. So it was me and the boys. Well, I had to mingle. I had to talk to people, and I had the opportunity. I shouldn't have had to. I got to be able to talk to people and mingle, and I had to watch my boys at the same time. You know, you never trust a public situation, and there is some like OGs helping me out, watching the boys and keeping track of them. And Mike was one of them. His like fatherly, manly instincts kicked in, and he seriously was like positioning himself to be able to watch it all time. It was so awesome. So awesome, man. So thank you, Mike. I appreciate that for sure. Okay. Awesome, Leo. I will start that question, my man, and we will hit that at halftime. So very, very cool. Mike, I got your question as well. Oh, man, you guys got great questions. Brian, I got you too. And guys, if I miss a question, once we go through the questions on halftime, you can come back again and drop those at any time. And by the way, where'd this go? Scott says, oh, by the way, Dan and Sam, I got my Growvember shirt today. Love it. Love it.
So glad.
And I will say that is the cool thing. Like, you are donating to a charity by getting a shirt. And it's a really nice shirt.
It's cool.
I wore mine on Monday. One of these last couple days I wore mine, and it really is a cool shirt. Like, I'm proud to wear it, especially knowing where it goes.
And it's like a limited edition because it's only going to be a 2023 shirt. Next year, when we do this again, they're going to be totally different.
Yes, absolutely. And Rob, 100%, these shirts are true to size.
Yes.
I don't even feel weird about giving like a definitive answer. Everybody we've heard from are like, yep, that's a true to size. I'm an XL. It's a straight up XL for me. Yep, straight up XL. Steve, you getting out of here, man? Just chiming in. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for hitting that like button and hopefully coming back to check the replay. Okay. Sam C shop update real quick, guys. I'm going to put a link in the chat. Again, a reminder, the Growvember shirts, 100% of the proceeds go to the donation.
Yes.
And the rest of the shop, a certain percentage of the proceeds are going to go to the donation this month. Sam, what's going on?
We're changing things up. We changed up Beard Advice Live, and now we're changing up the shop a bit. So we are going to be discontinuing most of our shirts.
Yeah, most of them.
And so almost all of them, besides a select few, not the Growvember, they're going to be, or they are currently right now, 50% off. And we're just trying to clear stuff out. We have a lot of inventory, and we're trying to make way for new things as the new year comes in and get a couple of new designs coming in.
Yep. And your favorites are still available.
Yeah.
But essentially, guys, it's kind of like beard companies. A company messaged me yesterday, like, look at this guy complaining about his favorite scent going away. He hasn't purchased in 2.5 years. And it's like, the numbers speak. And so the best ones are going to stay. And then they'll make room for some other ones kind of coming back.
Wow. Well, I am getting rid of some good selling ones.
Well, then you better hop on it, guys. You better hop on it right now, because it's just changing. We don't ever want to stay stagnant. We don't want to stay
evolving.
The same. Yep, exactly. And Angela says colors are on point. That is awesome. And Curtis says the aesthetic for the Growvember stuff is all so good. Way to go, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. So very cool, man. And again, I appreciate you guys so much here. And just check. You guys will be able to see right on the website if it is clearanced out. It is probably going away for now. And if you're in here, we probably know you pretty well. You can reach out and we could probably make something happen if you have a shirt in the future where you're like, I gotta have this.
Yeah.
We'll work with you. So don't worry about that. One more time, guys, the link to the shop is in the chat right now, and it's in the description of pretty much every single video. So 50% off. You're welcome. All right. Next thing, I'm going to put in the chat here another link. It's in the description as well. But essentially, every Wednesday until the end of the year, you guys, we are going to be running some Aberlite deals, and we're going to be running some Aberlite giveaways every single Beard Advice Live. So real quick rundown on the deals. If you guys want to take a screenshot, these are going to be good well after midnight. Is the shop a specific color shirt we can get in a different color? Reach out. Yeah, if you have any questions about like customizing or changing orders, send Sam a message on Etsy.
Yep.
That's going to be your best bet. So go on the Etsy and then message from there, and she'll take care of you for sure. A lot of that stuff she can do. Oh, Coach wore his custom shirt today.
Nice.
Super cool. All right, but here's the deal, you guys, with Aberlite. Genuinely, I believe the best beard tool company for heat in the game. My number 1 and number 2 are the Go-To and the Aberlite Pro. In the last couple days, I have used both. I brought the Pro on my trip down to Florida, and I used the Go at home every day. So DNC20 is where 20% off Aberlite products. Again, that's significant. If we're talking about $150 heated brush, that's an investment. That's a big gift. That's a big purchase for almost everybody. I get that. But 20% off is $30. Like that brings it from $150 to $120.
Yeah.
That's super significant. And I'm not trying to push anybody to buy, but if you're going to anyway, why not save money? And so Dancy 20 is 20% off. This is going to be good until 2:59 p.m. Eastern, aka midnight on the West Coast. And then also tonight in the same time, if you spend $80, you get free US shipping, a free travel bag, and 2 free mystery gifts added in. I still don't know what the mystery gifts are. So if anybody wins, if anybody buys this, let us know. And yes. And Beard Funhouse says, get Aberlite, not in another brand. You guys can read the screen. I'm not going to call him out here. But he'll say that brand is horrible. In my opinion, in my experience, I agree. That one is one of the worst. One of the worst. And so, yeah, jump on this, guys. I'll probably circle back to this a few times here, but Dancy 20 is where 20% off. And I recommend the Go-To. I recommend the Pro. I recommend the Mist. Wow, do I love the Mist. We'll probably talk about that in a little bit here, guys. And it really is. Darian says, I say it's well worth it. I use mine every day. Only regret I had was not getting it sooner. And when you break it down like that, I use my Go-To every single day as well. If you use it every day for even just a year, you're talking about 50 cents or less a day. You're talking about a quarter a day. You used it 2 years. Now we're talking about 13 cents a day. I mean, it really breaks down pretty easily. Yeah. And I'm thinking about buying Aberlite, and I don't know wire or wireless. Yeah, there's pros and cons to both.
Do you like charging things?
That's a good point. I do like the freedom of no cords, but I do like the security of not having to worry if it's charged or not. So there's a pro and con. I will say, if I could only keep one, I would keep the Go-To. That is my preference. So yes. Yep, absolutely. Midnight is 2:59 a.m. Eastern, not 2:59 p.m. Eastern. That is correct, Dom. Thank you for that clarification there. We have not got to the giveaway yet, Patrick, so hold on, my man. Hold on. All right, Curtis says, for question time, got the heated brush. And then we can do this while we have Aberlite up here. I've used it about 5 times now and seems to always puff out on the sides versus straight side I can achieve with a blow dryer and a comb. Due to thinness or exposure, Curtis, it's just due to a different source of heat. Heated brushes genuinely take a lot of trial and error. They take a lot of practice. You got to find the right temperature for yourself. You got to find the right direction, the right speed, and you got to step outside of your comfort zone. My best advice I can give you is experiment on days you don't need to look your best. If you're hanging around the house or you're just going to work and it's nothing that's a big deal, like for me, it's days I'm not filming. That's when I can experiment a little bit more, or I'm not streaming. Really give yourself the ability to practice, because there's a big difference once you get experience with it. And man, it makes a very, very, very big difference. And one day it'll just kind of click and you're going to love it. And Jordy says, received my Aberlite Mist for my giveaway win last week. Such a cool product. Great scents. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. And now that mine is a little bit longer, I'm enjoying a bit of a curl to it. So I've not been using my strainer. Hey, and that's the cool thing is you brought this up to me last week, is it's nice to have when you need it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there'll be times where you don't realize you need the Aberlite, and it gets to that point and you're like, oh, I'm so glad that I have this. And they do have other options. Ken says the Aberlite Pocket Compact is $54. He loves it, and it works even better now that it's longer. And so that's a big one. What's up, Matt? Welcome. What's up, Elson? Welcome, guys. So yeah. And Ruben says, I feel like there is a big learning curve and the cheaper ones don't keep consistent. Yeah, the consistency is huge. Super, super huge. So no doubt. All right, guys. So again, Dancy 20 and some little add-on bonuses there. And if you guys haven't, hit that thumbs up. But I think most of you have. So thank you guys. Okay. So we are going to be doing some giveaways tonight. And you want to jump into one right away?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's reward people for being here. Hey, thank you, Mark. We are going to be giving away a couple of things for Aberlite. We're going to be doing 2 of these giveaways right now, which are the Beard Mist giveaways. Now, I have a couple. And I love Sam's take on this because I've told this story before, but it is true. I did not want to try this product. I did not want to like it. I did not really want anything to do with it. And Aberlite was like, please just try it. And I literally said no. I said, I am not going to try that. I'm not interested. They said, we think it's different. I said, okay, send it out. I'll see what I can do. Before I tried it, I got them. I handed them to Sam. And you don't have to be exact, of course.
Yeah.
But when you got this, I hand this to you. What is your first take on this kind of product here?
I am obsessed with the packaging. I think it's so cool and so modern and so new. And then when you, God, I can't get it out. My nails.
Got you.
Get your stub fingers working.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Beat ya. It's like so cool. I've not seen this sort of design before. And I thought it was so nifty to be able to put in your pocket or like in a bag or something and just squirts.
Yeah. In the sense, absolutely fell in love with them. And it's really nice for like a midday refresher. It's really nice if you feel like you're not getting your beard to where you want it. It's just a little boost. Dan, do you still use them despite not having matching scents? When will you spray them? Yeah, so they are light scents. They're not really going to clash with much. In the sense that I generally wear, Walter, are ones that are lighter and fade and dissipate. And so I don't have to worry about that. Like right now, I put beard oil in this morning at 7 o'clock or whatever. You don't smell it past like noon, right? Essential oils especially kind of fade. So this, it doesn't interfere with it at all. And Tony, it is a spray. So it's like a hydration mist. It gives your beard a little bit of life, gives it a little bit of like oomph. It gives you a little bit of smell to it and just kind of brings it back again. And it's awesome. It does look that. And that was Sam's comment. She's like, you can put it in a fanny pack.
So sweet.
You can put it in a purse. And that was pretty awesome. So, and man, welcome in everybody coming in. So we're going to be giving away 2 different packs of these. And guys, when we talk about that discount code, this is working on the Beard Mist as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we are going to have this one here. Hey, Dan, just a reminder in case people weren't listening, how to get in the giveaway. Thank you, sir. So how to get in the giveaway is there is a link in the chat. There's also one in the description. I believe in the description, it's in my link tree because YouTube likes to play games sometimes. So there's one in the chat. All you got to do is click that link, put your name, put your email, a Danny Pack. Yeah, true, Doug. Put your name, put your email, and then be here and be subscribed. So what do they smell like? So we have a full review on the channel going over all the scents, but they have different ones. Like Pacific Woods is a light, refreshing woodsy scent. Mountain Breeze is like nature and just, they're really, really nice. And again, guys, we do have a full video on YouTube. You spray it straight on beard. I spray it on beard and then I use my hands to go through and kind of spread the product a little bit. So yes, man, Chris is just bringing the dad jokes this time. So I'm gonna do the dumber thing and spray it on my face instead of my beard. Like spray the cologne in their mouth. So yeah, John, I know you've been looking for your woodsy scents. And Go watch the video. You guys know Sam does not play games when it talks
It's
to
true.
like giving feedback on scents. And it makes it hard sometimes because I don't ever want her to change, but a company will reach out and do a review and they'll be like excited to the moon. And Sam's like, yeah, it's okay. It's good. I'm like, yeah, we can't tell you anything other than it is. I'm sorry. She loves these. Absolutely loves these for sure. Yeah, no doubt. And guys, if you emailed tonight, you will be on next week's show. We aren't able to set up on the fly, just as kind of a little heads up there. So we're going to give away 2 different 4-packs of these. All 4 of them we're going to give away. And then the last part of the night, you guys, we are going to be giving away, and this is the first time on this channel, and I got the kit that I'll show you guys later. We're going to give away an Aberlite trimmer, which is a good trimmer, and they're actually coming out with some new ones next year, which are cool. And then they have a couple of different lineup shapers. Now, full disclosure, do I use these? No, I don't, because I don't trim my cheek line. I don't trim my neckline. However, for some people, it does work. Is this for everybody? No, and that's okay. But I do know some people will be excited for this. And how cool and uncommon is it to give away a full trimmer kit?
Right.
And it's got all the attachments and everything on it. So that's going to be the end of the night, you guys. And if you want to enter, it is 100% for free, you guys. Yeah, 100% for free here. So really, really cool. We will get to that bad boy. But let's go ahead and begin with that first giveaway of the night. Good luck, everybody. All right. Same deal as always. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory, and this will be yours. Okay. Aberlite. Where did I get that one wrong at? Please spell check Aberlite. All right. Thank you, sir. Whenever it pops up, I will do my best to spell check that. Okay. We do have, don't do that. Hey. We do have a potential winner. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. And this is yours. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we have in the building a Mr. Wesley Sedano? Sedano? Drop a comment, Wesley. And this is yours. Free fitty. That's right, Donnie. Will the trimmer work on the noggin? Yeah, so this trimmer, I had it out there. This trimmer is like it's not a clipper, right? It is a trimmer. So it's more like a T blade, a lineup one. It does get closer than a lot of normal. Hey, he's here, guys. Congrats, Wesley.
Yay!
It does get closer than a lot of normal like clippers. So I would think so, but I have not used it on my noggin. Sam has used it on my neck, and it was good. It was really good. It wasn't like revolutionary. No. Was it bad by any means? No, not at all. We were actually pleasantly surprised the first time we used it. Sam was like, oh, okay, this actually works pretty good. So congrats, man. I will get your information over to Aberlite. I was very impressed with their response time. They reached out and got to people like the next morning, which was awesome.
Amazing.
It was really
like
awesome.
Rare, I feel like.
Yeah, and in a space where I work with a lot of companies and a lot of owners and different schedules and busyness and stuff, it can be frustrating when companies don't reach out in a timely manner. So when they took care of business right away was really awesome. Yeah, really, really awesome. All right. So awesome. Aaron, I like that question, man. I'm going to start and we'll hit that at the halftime segment. Very cool. All right, guys, let's keep this show rolling and going here. We're jumping right in, you guys. So Scott M. Now, I don't know if he wanted me to include this first part, but I had to. He said, my name is Scott. You want to say the real version? Mustache. That's a teacher skill right there. You like let them, you're like, hey, you want to say that one so I don't have to, but then you just learn. And he said, in case Dan wants to pronounce my name right, we use right loosely there. Yeah, we use loosely on that one. And so it is I would like to say his name is Scott. And he put some ridiculous thing, Mata Wata Zizi. Hey, that's crazy, Scott.
Sounds like something you'd say.
No. Do not insult me like that. His name is Scott. Matasusa Hakakak.
Well,
yep.
Okay.
You have to have the exact pronunciation from, I don't know, guys, it's Scott. This is Triple B in the chat if you know Scott out there. And he says, as some of you know, I enjoy some hobbies that include D&D, video games, Dan likes to get after me about these. I only get after Scott when he doesn't breathe for like 3 days. He will get a new game, and it's like, Scott, where have you been? He's like, sorry, man, I haven't come up for air. It's been it's something that's like pretty wild and pretty intense on his gaming here. And he says, in a little hobby some of you may have heard of called collecting beard products. I enjoy
Never heard of it.
each of these as a passion in my life that helps me get through my everyday routine and genuinely brings me joy. However, they can get very costly to keep up on. Understood. Now, next year, my family and I are planning on vacation.
Oh, snap.
I know. I'm gonna.
Oh, snap.
This is gonna be kicked to you. Planning a vacation to visit Universal Studios in Florida. Okay, we'll get there. I've been trying to save up this year for a dream vacation because I don't get to travel a lot and very rarely get to take vacations. I really want to go on this big vacation, spared no expense to have a budget to say, well, I can go out and let's say buy a steak dinner, or I can purchase an expensive souvenir should I wish to. But my hobbies add up over time, and I find myself dipping into savings for this vacation to justify making a purchase now that brings me immediate joy versus making a purchase later in Florida that brings me future joy. I struggle sometimes with justifying saving money because, well, the future is uncertain, but I also don't want to go and have this regret of not having saved enough money to do what I want, right? Or put yourself in a bad, jeopardizing position. And I know Dan being the frugal one and Sam being the spender, there'll be some great input here. So I really want to know what I should or could do. Does immediate happiness override the future fun and memories due to uncertain futures? Or is it more important to save for those big events in our lives so we have cherished memories to bring back with us? How do you guys balance purchasing things now versus saving for the future? Thanks for all the help. And I just want to say I love this new format of asking general advice along the side. Now, I do have to hit this one here. Sam has not seen it yet, dude. I absolutely love.
Oh my gosh.
So first thing, Sam,
That's
you
amazing.
lit up when you said Universal. What's the deal?
We really want to go to Universal next year too. And we're just like, we're thinking about it. It's all new to us because we're normally Disney people. So we know everything about Disney, and we have not been to Universal.
Ever.
Well, I've been
I
when I was like 17. So I don't know if that counts or not, because I wasn't, doing the hotel thing or stuff like that. I didn't buy the ticket, so I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, we really want to go there too. So that's cool.
Okay. So again, summary on the question. How do I balance my hobbies of right now as compared to saving up for the future? Now, I want your take on it and try to be as big picture and fair as possible and think about many factors here. But I think you have some good perspective, I hope.
Well, I struggle because I'm definitely like an in the moment spender kind of person, and I don't really save. I guess Dan is the one that kind of keeps me in line on the saving. He'll be like, hey, if you're trying to get a pool in 5 years, you can't be buying all this makeup.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no,
you're right.
No. I have never said a word about makeup. That's never been once. I've said a word about massive purchases that are taking away from that.
Sam, you can't buy a Bronco.
There we go. Yes.
Does anybody in here have one of the new Broncos? I really want to know how people like them. I just do.
Okay. All right.
But off topic. But I'm not a good saver. And so I guess my take would be, look at it if it's a want or a need. Do you need something new or do you want something new? And if you need it, get it. If you just want it, think about it for a week. And if you still want it, get it. If you're like, I don't really need that, then cool. You're saving that money.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, American Classic, thank you for the membership.
Nice.
Welcome to the team. Yeah, it's really, really, really tough because it has to come down to your priorities. I live by the want versus need. For example, Sam will say, hey, here's a great pair of pants that would look awesome on you. And I literally say every time,
I don't need pants.
I don't need pants. Like I have pants. I'm fine. Her brain doesn't work that way. She sees cute ones and she's like, I need those. I got to have those. And I'm like, I'm great. I'm functioning. I'm fine. There's no possible answer here that will be right. until you figure out what's a priority for you. There's a lot of people that attach happiness or mental health to immediate things. And there's a lot of people that attach happiness and mental health to long-term things. And it just depends on who you are, depends on the situation. Another perspective is I would hate for you to sacrifice like a year of treating yourself and buying those things that you want to then go on a trip and maybe it doesn't happen, or maybe the trip doesn't live up to your expectations. And then you're going to be really bummed about it. We've had those, right? We've had those times where it's happened. Oh man, it's really, really, really tough. I would say we do a pretty good job of balancing the priorities when it's in front of us. Like we have a goal of going to Universal for spring break. But when we look at stuff, and to be real, we had a goal of going to Disney. Disney's much more than Universal, right?
Oh, yeah.
Much more.
Yeah.
We had some other goals and things we wanted to accomplish. And we looked at it and we said, we can't do both of these things. We can't have this goal and Disney. And Sam, problem solving, said, whoa, hey, American Classic did 10 memberships.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Thank you. Holy crap. That's fantastic, man. Thank you. And man, that's great. Okay. Well, you got me there. Sam did a good job of saying, okay, we can't have this and go to Disney. What if we look at Universal, which is less, and the money we save there, we can go get that thing that's in front of us. Like, for example, we are going to be going over Thanksgiving to Wisconsin on a trip. We're super excited. And we likely would not have been able to do Wisconsin.
Hold up. You said over Thanksgiving?
Over Sam's birthday.
Excuse me?
It's the Thanksgiving break. I should have added on an extra word there. And so we were able to make it work by compromising. We didn't get everything because it wasn't possible, but we compromised. For example, we're going to go to the Columbus Crew game this Sunday, but our hotel is paid for by points.
Yep.
So if we had an additional $300 charge onto the night, that changes it.
Yeah.
You know, that changes the situation. So Scott, I would just really do, and I hope you read these comments. There's lots and lots of people giving great feedback out there. I really hope that you just look at your own priorities and say, what means more to me, right? These games that give me joy, hey, Wesley, thanks for the membership, man. That's awesome. These games that give me joy, these beard products that I really enjoy, that make me look better, that help me smell better, they're going to last a long time. Or is it the memories? Is it that trip that I don't get to go on often? Oh,
it's hard.
Yeah.
I guess you could meet in the middle. I mean, you could do the trip.
Yeah.
And then just say, like, even though you do want to splurge, say, like, okay, we're going to be eating at Qdoba or whatever, which we prefer that, to be honest.
And and we do, because you talk about like steakhouses. When we're with the kids and stuff, especially, we go to fast casual.
Oh, yeah.
So our food isn't a huge expense.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very true.
Or you could stay, you know, like at a lesser hotel,
right.
Or maybe you don't stay on the Universal campus. You stay at an off-site one, which they are like right outside the park. And most of the time they give you like free shuttles and stuff too.
And we've done that for the first time with a Marriott that was covered in points. Right. And it was wonderful. It was absolutely fantastic.
I told you, Erica.
Yeah. And I will say, we're actually going to talk about this on our podcast next week. Next week. If you guys are trying to save for a trip or anything, consider, and guys, I was the most anti-credit card person I've ever met. Get a credit card like a Marriott card. We stay, like right now, without doing anything, we have like 20 free nights just by purchasing stuff we normally purchase. You guys, we pay it off at least once a week. We don't let it build up. We don't have interest. We pay it off. It's got great fraud protection. Marriott card. If you guys want a link, we will send it to you. You get bonus points to start up. We get bonus points for recommending you. It has, it has changed our life. And why do I say that? We go on trips we would never be able to afford because of our Marriott card. Like straight up.
At least once a year, we'll go on like a 6-night vacation that the hotel stay is completely covered with points. And it was like when we went to Texas, it was like at a golf course resort. I don't know what do you call that? PGA?
It was a TPC course. Yep.
I don't know what that means.
The Players Club.
Yeah. So it was like a fancy hotel. I was really surprised by it.
Yeah. And so fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Frog protection.
That's why Sam got
Yeah.
it. Yeah, not a fan. Not a
Hit
fan.
him with that card. Shoot.
Protect you.
I hate frogs, you guys. Terrified of frogs.
So Scott, really good question. A lot of people advocate for budgeting. I can't give that advice because we don't do that. We don't set numbers. We don't do like the bucket system. For me, that would take away more joy from my life and add more stress than any positive outcome that could come for it. But that's just me. That's just us. We make it work. For me, it's all relative. So Scott, really consider which one you prioritize and go with that and don't feel bad about it. One thing is, don't fit into societal norms and think, oh, I have to do this. I have to do that. No, you don't. Whatever makes you happy is what makes you happy. All right. Thank you for sending in.
Also, Scott, when are you going to go? Because maybe we'll be there at the same time.
Right. That would be cool. Because yes.
Ken said they have giant cane toads in Hawaii, and now Hawaii's dead to me. I really wanted to go there, and you ruined it for me.
Yeah.
You know, those suckers are like this big.
Do not lick the back of a cane toad, you guys. Do not.
Is that the one that makes you
hallucinate?
Loopy?
Yes. 100%. Pete, I have starred your question, my man, and I've saved that. Scott, thank you again. That was fun. And this is the effort that I love to see right there, man. That is cool. Super cool. Okay, here we go, you guys. Leo, I would try refreshing the internet. Something's going on with the
Leo. You got to get better internet.
So, yeah, he told me he's got good connection, but we're clear over here. They give us indications if stuff is going wrong on our side, and trust me, I know because it drives me crazy when I see that stuff. It's been smooth as butter tonight over here. So
don't lick any toad. That's just a good life lesson.
I guess I did not have to like clarify the type of toad. So yes. Yeah. 2 bad points will pay for tattoos, right? That's so funny.
You can convert them to cash.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a thing?
Sam will not be eating frog legs. No. Nope.
Mm.
All right. Awesome. We got my man Because, aka Brandon. He said, hey, Dan and Sam and the GOAT, greatest of all time community. Some of you have already seen this on Facebook or Instagram, but I just want to give a quick update here after my episode 155 entry. We are about 6 weeks removed from that and about to do an entry about what to do for my year trim. So he reached his year and was like, what do I do? Thanks to your combination of advice from the show, I was able to come in second place in the national championship.
Insane.
Where I was a judge, and I got to meet Brandon and hang out with Brandon. Such a good dude. The event was truly remarkable. If anyone has ever had a chance to attend any facial hair competition, I highly recommend not only attending, but competing. The relationships built and memories made are unforgivable. Thank you again, everyone. My next goal is to grow to 8+ inches while maintaining trims every 4 to 6 months. Love that. So he's just giving us an update here on the progression of his beard. And you guys can see here, the beard goes from this one over here and same on this one.
Nice.
And look at the haircut looking fresh.
Oh my goodness.
With the line.
Man, I feel like Maddox would like that haircut.
Oh, for sure. That is real good.
That is a good one.
And then you see the pictures from the competition over to the right, you guys. They are so awesome. Cool. Yeah, they are so awesome. And he just looked like a stud. The dude killed it, man. And second place in the entire nation.
You deserved it.
Right? So, man, Because thank you for sending in, dude. Really awesome. Awesome.
I'm really bummed that I wasn't at this beard competition because I feel like you guys all had like a really good time without me. I want to go now.
We would have a better time with you.
Mm-hmm.
But we did have a great time. great time. Everybody was so nice. Awesome. Thanks. Because Ricardo, he said problems, slow grow, hair too thick, weather too hot.
Amen, brother.
Did you take Sam's playbook there? And that's how she says it too. In his goals, a longer, smoother, straighter beard.
I like that. Down to the point.
Well, I say in the write-up, send your problems and your goals and your beard pictures.
I like it.
He was literal, and I love and appreciate it. All right, Ricardo. Awesome, man.
Nice.
Great genetics, dude.
Yeah.
Easy solution here, my man. Easy solution. So you said a goal of yours is to have a straight beard.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we love partnering with Aberlite for this stream, because we genuinely, literally recommend Aberlite in this situation for years now.
Yes.
A heated brush will change so much for you, my man. Not only is it going to straighten the hairs, you would be shocked at how the hair changes a feel and a texture to it once you use heat. It's lighter, it's more free, it flows easier. When I don't use heat, my beard feels more textured and coarse and wiry. Heat changes the ability for my beard for all the problems that you have. All the problems. And Walter says, Aberlite. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
But also, I like your beard.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Right. And he's saying here longer, smoother. So we
Yeah.
want to respect his goals. Slow growth. Ricardo, that comes down to health, my man. The healthier you are, the better your beard's going to grow. Focus on lowering your stress. Focus on the best diet for you, the most active exercise for you. And then, are you using a good quality wash every day? Are you using a good quality oil? All the things from this channel, that's what's going to change the growth. Too thick, I promise you, straightening your beard will help that out. It's going to smooth it out. It's going to make it longer. All of those things. Weather,
can't help you there.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, but I'd be a rich man if I could help you on
Mother
that
Nature.
one. Yeah, and OG Fitzroy is right. With the health and with all those things, vitamins, B7, aka biotin, can really help your beard grow faster. So just something to consider there. But really, like, dive into the channel, hit that like starter playlist, and all those things are going to help you out. But your answer here is heat, and yeah, I mean that's about it, dude. Easy. Yeah, really easy. And I agree. Bearded Gamer says we need an update to see the difference between an Aberlite and without an Aberlite. Yeah. If you do, send on in, man. That would be super, super helpful. And thank you guys for being here, man. We still have about 50 people who have not hit the like button, aka the thumbs up. If you're watching and your phone's on the couch or it's in the kitchen island, go grab it. Just hit that quick thumbs up for us, please.
I forgot to like your stream on Monday because I was washing my shower cap.
Did you come back to it?
I can't remember.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys and girls, let's go ahead and hit the halftime segment. If you have questions, drop them in the chat. I've got 9 of them that I'm going to be working through until we get up to the current. Hey, here's Ricardo. He says, that's me. I'm buying an Aberlite right now. Ricardo, this is literally the night to do it. Here is your link in the chat, your discount in the chat. And actually, while we're on that, let me pop back to the deal real quick here. Sam's deal. So
half off.
Right. So here you go, guys. Dancy20 is where 20% off Aberlite products tonight. And also, if you spend $80, you get free US shipping, you get a free travel bag, and 2 free mystery gifts. Boom, right there, my man. That is going to really help you. Yep, really help you. And I do agree with Ken's note here. Go low heat. The texture is what makes your beard. Yep, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. All right, so that link is in the chat in case anybody wants to jump on this deal. This is the only deal Aberlite runs, or as far as I'm concerned, plans on running, and it's every Wednesday night exclusive to this channel. That's kind of cool.
Woo!
Really cool. I don't have a discount code for them any other day than Wednesday nights. So if you want it, you know what they say. Jump on it. All right. You've heard that, right? Yeah. You've heard that. Oh. All right. Okay. Here we go on the questions. Dan and Sam, do you have a favorite gluten-free bread? My wife is making the move.
Make that move. Canyon Bakehouse is the best gluten-free bread. We like the 7-grain style, but the kids hate it because they don't like what is even in it? Seeds and things. Texture, I like the crunchy things.
Me too.
They like the Udi's white bread, which I feel like tastes like mush.
Cardboard. It crumbles. Say the brand one more time that we like.
Canyon Bakehouse.
Okay. It's good. Yeah,
it is good.
It's real good.
It tastes like bread.
Yeah,
it's
real
great.
good here. All right, Sam, essentially, why do you go to fake eyelashes? You're naturally beautiful. Rock what you got. Why is that something? And I do think this is an important perspective for the fellas to hear out there because it's different than the way most of us think. And Sam has a really good perspective here because we talk about this stuff a lot because let me put this out there and make this clear. I tell her this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe Sam is gorgeous, beautiful, no matter what. I don't need any of that stuff. I've never asked for any of that stuff, but I support it more than you could ever imagine because of this.
It's true. So my normal eyelashes are very, very, very short, like weird short. And I've always been really self-conscious about it. And I had the opportunity to get elongated eyelashes and it made me feel really beautiful and it gives me more confidence. And so I continue to get them, but I appreciate you saying that I'm beautiful. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them. I like the way that they look and they're kind of a pain in the butt. Like one is still in my eyeball right now. But I don't know. I really like them and they make me feel confident about myself.
Yeah, great answer. And I think that's important. If it's something that improves your mental health, improves your confidence, do it.
Yeah.
Right. I have people that comment on my videos all the time. They're like, why do you wear a hat, man? You've got great head hair. Why would you do that? You don't need that. Because I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. I don't wear it for you guys. I don't wear it for Sam. I wear it because I like the hat. And it's just that simple. She does it for her. And I've gone through that journey too. I've had many times where I'm like, babe, I think you're beautiful. I think that's all that should matter. And she's like, I don't do it for anybody else. It's just for me to feel good.
Yeah.
And so I love that.
It's all for me.
Yep. So
sorry, guys. My lashes aren't for you.
Right. All right. Leo and anybody else, please chip in on the chat here. Leo says, looking for advice on the care and feeling and feeding of a curly beard with nothing about straightening. So he's saying, hey, eyelash advice stream. She doesn't have any for you. Sorry. So the curly beard, Leo. Great question. He's not looking for a straightener. He's not looking to change that. The best advice I can give if you are saying, hey, curly beards have challenges. How can I make the best out of those challenges without straightening it? I believe combing your beard in the shower with a conditioner is an absolute game changer. I believe using a pick comb when you get out of the shower to detangle is an absolute game changer. And all of the other stuff that you know from this channel, drinking enough water, using the right products for yourself, all that stuff is really going to play a factor. But the two biggest pieces of advice, comb with conditioner in the shower, and then use a pick comb out of the shower. And I know that will make a massive difference. Plus finding the right tools, like Ken said in the chat, using the number 8 from Chicago Combs. That stuff can make all the difference in the world. Yeah, all the difference in the world. And so, yes. Okay. How do you use beard face lotion? I'm just wondering. You don't, Mike. Highly. Watch my video today. I talk about beard lotion and I just say no.
I use beard lotion on my legs because that's where lotion belongs.
Correct.
I don't know why I had a southern accent. I think it's because I was looking at your cowboy hat.
Oh my gosh. I love that. So no, I do not recommend lotion for your beard in any way, shape, or form. I don't actually recommend it on your face. And Leo says, I use the number 9 pet comb. Leo, I will say this, and people don't believe it until they use it. The number 8 is different than the pet comb / the number 9. The handle gives you different leverage, different angles, different abilities, just like the pick gives you different abilities. So the number 9 is amazing. However, there are differences once you get a number 8, aka the handle. I think it's worth the $12, $14 to take a shot at it. Go through Amazon. If you don't like it, you can return it.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, I love that. Awesome. Does blow drying your beard damage it over time? No. I have a video on that. If Doug is still in here, he'll hook us up, hopefully. But if you just want to search heat is healthier, Dancy bearded, I have an actual medical journal that's done from a study that shows that when done properly, blow drying a damp beard with oil, at least 6 inches away from the face with continuous motion, it's actually better for your beard. And there's a lot of people in the chat right now that can have that personal, that anecdotal evidence to say, yeah, he's right. I feel it. So no, 100%. I've used heat on my beard every day for the last 7 years, and mine's pretty dang healthy. Great question, though. Looking for some life advice. I found out today that my best friend of 20 years is separating from his wife of 9+ years. Any advice on how I can be more supportive? He lives in Boston. So Roger's in Miami. His friend's in Boston. Separating from his wife. He needs his buddy. That's tough.
Maybe I'm trying to think. Maybe like invite him down if he's able to, even if it were just for a weekend, just so you can be there for him and you guys can like go out and do things together. And then that kind of reminds him that has a really good friend there for him, like if he needs to talk or anything, and just kind of getting him away from that situation. If he's in Boston, then going to Miami is going to be a whole different world. You know what I mean? And then it'll just kind of like clear his head, I feel like.
Yeah, that's good. And Roger, man, I had a pleasure hanging out with you all weekend. Oh, so cool to hang out with Roger. We hung out all night. It was awesome. As guys, and I can't speak for women, I'm sure they have similar or maybe different thoughts. We always feel like we don't do enough. We always feel like we're not helping enough, that we're not enough to put that support out there. And I would say, knowing you and knowing your heart, I have a feeling that you are doing everything you possibly can, that you are leading from a place of kindness, of empathy, and trying to help your friend. And I bet what you're doing is the exact right thing. For me, I'm not great in those kind of situations, but I would offer myself to that person and say, hey, I'm here for you anytime you need a judgment-free zone to vent, anytime you need to share stories, anytime you have a question. If you just want a video chat while we watch the football game, let's do it. If you want to simply have a phone call and cry your eyes out and have somebody not judge you, let's do it. That would be my best approach, but I've not had a ton of experience in that kind of situation.
Yeah.
But all I can do is offer to be there and be a friend and be a real person. And I hope that will help you out. So I do know that you're a great person, Roger, and I bet you are helping him more than you realize. So thank you for being great, man. I recently discovered that splashing water in the afternoon will refresh the scent. Sometimes, yep, it's more likely to refresh the scent of a fragrance oil than it is an essential oil. Essentially, when product absorbs in, it leaves a film or layer on the hair and skin, and refreshing it with water can activate those molecules and kind of bring them back to life. How is beard mist different than that? It has ingredients in there that can actually do more than just hydrate with water. They have beneficial ingredients, like oftentimes it's like aloe vera. Oftentimes you have things in there that can soothe and nourish the skin farther than just the spray. And so that would be the difference. And the difference with these ones is they have their own scent to them. So it's like an enhanced boost of scent. Do all beard oils make your beard shiny or more than others? Great question. The thicker the beard oil, the more shiny your beard will be. The thinner the beard oil, the more matte your beard appearance will be. All beard butters and all beard balms will make your beard shiny. But if you want a thin oil, your beard's not going to be as shiny. And it just depends on your preference. There's a lot of people, and it can be cultural. There's a lot of cultures that lean towards a shiny beard. There's a lot of cultures that lean towards a more matte beard. But yeah, to answer it directly, thin oil, less shine. Thick oil, more shine. And it's because of their job, right? A thick oil is going to seal and coat, so it's going to stay on there. A thin oil is going to absorb in. The side I sleep on grows better than this other side. What's up with that? There's probably some other factor going on in life that you're not accounting for, because scientifically that should not happen. What blade and setting should be on the Brio to get the best optimal trim? I don't know. It's been a while since we've used a Brio, and just using like I don't know.
I never messed around with the settings on that. I just turned it on and just went.
Yeah. Generally speaking, no, actually, this is factually speaking, the faster the setting, the more precise the cut. But the reason why they have an ability to go down is because it'll save the battery and different things. So faster setting with the blade, just go with the normal one. You don't want to cut with a zero gap. The zero gap is just for cleaning up like your neck. So I think
it cuts.
It does. There's zero gap.
Watch your neck.
If you're not careful, that zero gap will get you. What's a Brio? A Brio is a beard trimmer. All right. You out of here, Ricardo. Take care, man. I hope you got that Aberlite. Anubis said, I trim my beard back to about 2.5 inches. Should I use conditioner? No. At 2.5 inches, you can, but I don't think you need to. I believe the time to go with conditioner is when you start to get tangles and snags when you comb your beard. And 2.5 inches is not quite enough to really do that. I would say just stick with LCW. in the best of all worlds, you don't have to spend as much money. You don't have to use as much product. So, no, you don't have to use conditioner. Are beard oil product ingredients listed like food being the majority ingredient first? If they're following the laws, yes. It is 100% required in America, Canada, Australia, the UK. Your ingredients are listed by potency. The only exception to that rule is if it's less than 1% of the container, then you can put it in any order, or if it is tied, you can list it in any order. But yes. Any advice for the space in the center of my mustache that doesn't grow much? Number one, don't focus on it too much. You probably notice it more than anybody else. Number two, there are some good growth oils out there that can give you a chance to wake up some dormant hair follicles, such as the growth stimulator oil from Dr. Nick's. That would be the kind of the best two that I would offer. All right, Tommy. Woo, okay. Dan, do I get a real job to make my family happy, proud of me? Or do I keep doing what makes me happy and enough money to survive? I love the freedom of being self-employed, but my family isn't too thrilled. And he's a music producer that creates beats. He's made beats for at least one of my favorite artists, which is really cool. Sam, I think you know my answer, and I will get to that, and I'm going to give you a chance to share freely here.
Okay.
And Tommy, real quick, though, if you're in the chat, my man, which I think you are, when you say your family, are you talking about your wife and kids? Or are you talking about your parents, your siblings, your aunts and uncles, your grandparents? Is it your, immediate family is you and the kids, right?
Yes.
Are my parents considered immediate family?
Oh,
I know, there's like a gray area.
That. I think your immediate family is just like your family. Like once you're not living with your parents, they're not your immediate, right?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Somebody Google it.
Yeah. What is immediate family? So while we wait for Tommy here, because I think that is really important here. Do I get a real job to make my family happy and proud of me? Or do I keep doing this? Let's assume, all right, I consider parents immediate family. Immediate's under the same roof.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I was thinking under the same roof as well. So let's assume that he's not talking about a wife and not talking about his kids. Yeah. That's kind of how I read it.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, like his like parents and aunts and uncles and stuff.
Okay.
Or are we saying the opposite thing?
No. I think that's his parents, aunts, uncles, stuff like that. He said, okay, parents, aunts, and uncles. Okay. This is an easy one, man.
Easy
Sam,
peasy.
take it.
Do what makes you happy. F them.
Yeah, it is, dude, 100%. Let me talk to you. If I did what was going to make my family proud and happy and like feel good about me, I would not be here right now.
And I would not be here because he would have married that doctor.
Right. That's a fact, man. I grew up with a family that literally told me, marry for money, love will come later. That's what they thought was going to make them happy, make me happy. Guess what? That was not my recipe for happiness. I will not get on a tangent, but this is probably one of the things I'm the most passionate about in my entire life. Mm-hmm. You used the word that means the most to me, and that's freedom. Freedom is number one. We went to lunch today because we wanted to. Mm-hmm. Now, the lunch was like less than $30 for me, Violet, and Sam to get a whole smorgasbord at Chick-fil-A. It wasn't anything expensive, wasn't anything crazy, but we wanted to go to lunch and we did. Mm-hmm. Do you understand how valuable that is for my mind and my heart and my soul? Where when I was teaching, we had principals that would literally stand by the door with a watch. And if you came back any seconds after your lunch break, they would reprimand you while standing at the door. And I'm a grown man. Ugh. I am a person that was highly educated, highly ranked, highly evaluated. And they sat with a watch by the door to guide the minutes of your lunch break. That is disgusting to me. And that's a real job. That's a respected job. I was not happy. Dude, this is the most slam dunk answer of all time. Chase that freedom, chase passion and happiness. You're talented. Even if you weren't, I would tell you to go for it. You're talented, man. I've watched you closely. You're gonna break. You're gonna get it done, and you're surviving right now, right? You're surviving. What's the point of having a few extra $1,000 if you're not happy?
Yeah,
I know a lot of people where that leads to not surviving. So, dude, chase that. He said, my father kind of went down the wrong path, and my aunt and my aunt and mom is afraid I'm going to follow suit because he tried self-employed too. They're trying to get me started over here, babe.
No
tangents.
It's 10:09.
Okay. All right. Listen.
Linda.
All of the parents from people our age, right? They all mean well. None of this is coming from a bad place. None of this. Almost always, it comes from a parent that struggled and they just want you to be secure. It comes from a parent that wasn't happy and they just want you to be happy. And that's their way. It's not disrespectful, but they're wrong. It's a different world. It's a different generation. I'm telling you with my chest.
Scuba.
Chase that happiness. Yes. Self-employment's not real. Yeah, this guy has not had a real job in his entire life. This dude, geez, here. Self-employment's not real. So, man, I really want to encourage you. What's up, Travis? I want to encourage you to go and chase after that.
And I was literally just thinking today how much I worked like the whole day.
Yeah.
And I was like, other people are probably like, oh, I have so much work to do. And I love my job. I love doing what I do. And if you have that same feeling, don't let anybody take that away from you.
Yep. It's so different. It is so dang different. We love our family. And they're the only things that take us away from our job. But if we could work all day, we would.
Yes.
Like, we love it.
Like, we're very excited for Vi to go to school.
Yep.
So we have that like 8 hours of uninterrupted work time.
We feel so good. Sam came over today. I'm literally working, busting my butt. She goes, I just made 11 shirts. And it was like, heck yes. So, dude, you will get it done. And if it doesn't, there's DoorDash. There's things that you can still have some freedom and still chase your dreams. All right, 2 more here, guys, and then we'll keep it pushing. What brand of sunglasses do you like? Tynamo. When I say that, I am not exaggerating or being funny. I have a $2 pair of Tynamo glasses, and they're the greatest ones I've ever worn in my life, and I wear them every single day. Tynamo.
I got Dan into sunglasses. I feel like I need to take some credit for this.
She did.
Because when we first met, he had like a 10-year-old pair of gold-rimmed aviators
that I found in the Lost and Found at my first job.
And those were the only sunglasses he had, but he never wore them.
Nope.
And so I'm like, you look so cool in these like Ray-Ban.
Yeah, Ray-Ban.
Yeah, like the Ray-Ban style. Yeah, they're cool. Tynamo for the win.
Tynamo. I'm not even kidding, man.
I feel like we say that once a day. Tynamo for the win.
We are obsessed with Tynamo, and we're not even sorry about it. So, yes. I don't know my goal for my beard. 3 weeks in, should I touch my neckline at all? No. No. I got a video coming up on Sunday. Stay tuned. Alex, it's dedicated to you. 3 weeks in, it's like we knew what people are going to be wondering about. So awesome, dude. Thank you guys for all those questions. Thank you. Tynamo, I'll check it out. Yeah. We have a video on it recently, and we have a new one coming soon.
And we have like 3 packages in the mail.
We buy a lot of Tynamo, and it's amazing how much money it saves us. All right. Hey, yo! Giveaway number 2, you guys. I will put a link in the chat. If you have already signed up for the giveaway, you are all set. But we're going to give away a 4-pack of the Beard Mist for free. We've been talking about it. You know about it. Woo! Oh, make it rain. And so let me go ahead and draw this winner here. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment and claim your victory. Unless you're Scuba, then you're disqualified. I'm still going to show it, and then I'm going to tell him, sorry, you can't win. Bucko. No, just kidding. Love you, Scuba. That was really fun doing the contest with Scuba.
It was fun.
We left, and Sam and Scuba, so you know, Sam was like, Scuba is really cool.
I've never talked to you before. Yeah. Like, you're so cool.
He is. He's funny. Obviously, we get Scuba's humor, and so that makes it enjoyable and stuff. So, Scuba, we just want to say I probably should have reached out to you afterwards and said that to be the pass on the kindness, but we left and we were like, Sam let it off and was like, I really like Scuba.
I do.
And I'm like, I know, don't listen to all those internet trolls and all the stuff they say about him in our chats, you know? So it's
everybody shut up. He's here.
Yes. Tommy, no. Leo's comment about in need of mental health. I believe he was referring to my principal that was standing at the door watching the clock. Yeah, he definitely was not referring to you. Trust me, everybody here is supporting you. What is the giveaway link, John? It is in the chat. It's also in the link tree that is in the description of the video. Average order time on Temu has gotten so much faster. I would say
Like a week,
Yeah.
maybe a
it's
week.
gotten super fast. Yeah, super fast. Sam's hecka cool too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, she is. All right. Do we have in the building Mr. Marshall Coach Thomas?
I was going to say he was here.
Banana Goat, we've actually done several collab streams. We've done them on Scuba's channel. We've done them on my channel. After we both dropped a video about the other person, we did a stream and like tried to make people think we were like had like drama and stuff. But no, he's doing great. Isn't Scuba Dan's nemesis? Well, yes, only if you think that. No, it's. I hope you guys understand. Me and Scuba are good buddies. So yes. All right, Marshall, Coach, are you out there?
Come on, he's here! Yay!
Congrats, my man, my man. Yeah, Garden State's right, man. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun times together. And we just play up the like rival nemesis thing because people believe it.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's just kind of fun. And then we'll like laugh afterwards. It's just not fun when some people get really, really into it and they get so mad, whether they like message him or message me. I'm like, okay, you took that a little bit too far. We're just joking here. Awesome. Congrats on the giveaway, man. And we do have the big one at the end, guys. All right. Andreas, Caden Christensen here. I'm submitting on behalf of my brother-in-law.
I was very confused at first. I was like, is that your nickname?
Yeah. And he gave permission for this. I made sure. He is currently growing out his first time beard for No Shave November. He's seeking advice from the GOAT. Scuba's in the building, so luckily we have him here. And he approved me of sending this pic into the show. Any advice is welcome as he begins his journey. I don't know how long it will last, and I know he would appreciate the encouragement and advice from you and Sam might have for him. I only have this front angle for now. Tips, tricks, routines, encouragement. Let's see. Boom!
Woo, let's go!
Awesome. Hey, man. First off, Sam, somebody's growing a beard. If someone were to come to you, hey, Roger, thank you, dude. What is going on tonight? Man, thank you.
That karma we were talking about.
Something's cycling. Hey, jacked up. Thank you, sir. Hey, August. Wow. Okay. Guys, girls in the chat, drop a comment to help out a new beard here. What would you say to somebody if, like, let's say your girlfriend came to you and was like, hey, my man is growing out his beard. You seem like a beard expert. What advice would you offer?
I would say go watch Dan C. Bearded's videos.
Hey, that's good advice.
My advice is stick with it.
Yeah.
There's going to be weird times, especially in the beginning. Just stick with it and let it grow. And you came to the right place.
Dude, Sam, you are on point with everybody here. Keep growing. Just let it grow. Don't touch it. Grow it out. Let it grow. Hey, that's huge.
There you go.
Andreas, I'm going to go a little bit more specific and technical here because that's who I am. I recommend a Boar's bristle brush. When your beard is at this length, it's so satisfying to brush. It's going to exfoliate. It's going to start training the hairs. It's going to spread product. And then what you need are two things, beard oil and beard wash. I know Christian, he'll hook you up if you need some. Or Caden, sorry, last name's Christian. I know Caden, he will hook you up there. Beard oil and beard wash. They will get you taken care of. I have a feeling this beard is going to suit you very well. I could see you maintaining something that's a little bit longer than this. Maybe not some huge, crazy beard because you got a good jaw structure. And
yeah, you have like a really nice jaw.
Yeah, I feel like adding in just a little bit more color, a little bit more texture is going to really take it over the top for you. And those three things are going to come in handy all the way through your journey. Oil, wash, and a Boar's brush. Very cool, man. So thank you for sending it. Awesome. All right, Sebastian. Hey, Dan and Sam. Last time I was here was when I lost my mustache. And as you said, you would like to see when my mustache came back. And I think I have. So what looks best? The pics with the hat are from before. I have found a goal, a long beard like Dr. Nick's and long hair like Sam. He wants both. I don't want to blend my beard and hair because I want to go all natural. Okay. Respect. You ready for this?
Yeah.
P.S. My girlfriend is so happy my mustache is back because she did not like to kiss me when it was missing. First off, Sebastian, the only advice that matters in this situation here is change that girlfriend to fiance and then change it to wife immediately because that is a keeper beyond. She didn't like kissing him without. Wow, she's amazing. Thank you to her. Get her in these shows. And he said, PSS, my hair is where it is now after 3.5 months from shaved.
Wow.
All right, so let's take a look. So he went from here
Nice.
over to here, grew out the mustache, growing out the hair.
Wow. I feel like you just sent that picture in.
Right.
And now you have this full freaking mustache.
I think you said 3 weeks, right? So
What?
crazy. 3
3
weeks.
weeks?
Yeah, I believe so.
Holy cannoli.
Was that right? Or was it month? No, I think he said 3 weeks. Oh, 3.5 months. Okay.
I was like, whoa.
All right. I was saying that is a
Hold
little
up.
bit nuts here. This, to me, looks like a different human.
Yes. That's not the same person.
Human. And if I can ever, shout out to anybody doing their thing, Whaler, anybody that's doing different styles. If I can throw out to anybody that's considering getting rid of your mustache, I really, really like the look of the mustache. I think it balances it. I think it completes it. I think it makes him look like a totally different person in a positive way. I am personally not a fan of Whalers or removing the mustache. I don't think it looks natural. I don't think it looks balanced, but that's personally, that's not fact. That's not right or wrong. Yes. Everything you're doing right now, 100% yes. And that's one of the coolest side-by-sides I've seen in a while.
Not the same person.
Right.
Like
crazy.
Incredible.
Now from here, grow. There's nothing to do. I think you were just checking on the mustache. Dude, grow. It is so good.
And
so
your
good.
hair, do you take a lot of biotin?
Right.
Your hair grows fast.
From this
right
to that?
Right.
Ooh,
You're
wow.
gonna be at my length in no time.
Right. He said he wants Sam hair. That's so cool. So, dude, keep growing.
Yes.
That mustache is thick. It's legendary. I absolutely love it. Love, 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 love. Keep us posted every 3 months or so. We need to follow your freakish growth rate.
Yes.
And if I do remember, your brother has some crazy genetics as well. Yeah, crazy genetics. Aaron, Tynamo is an online ordering company similar to Amazon. We have a video on that as well. All right. Hey, Domingo, thank you, man. He just donated a membership. You guys are so kind. All right. Anonymous.
Ooh.
As a manager, how do I deal with an employee who constantly complains and tries to change things so they are like their previous employment place? Also, this employee constantly refers to her old job. Well, at blank, 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 we did this, we did it this way. This employee also takes things way too personal and is defensive. The employee has said to me multiple times, I took this job for a growth opportunity. The employee started at the beginning of June, and we're a small company. I'm trying to be nice and make it work for her, but there isn't much I can do anymore. How do I tell the employee to stop comparing us to their previous employment and just settle down? Great question. You tell me if you want to start or you want me to start.
You go ahead.
Okay.
Take the lead.
So we have two very different personalities in this situation. So I think it's going to be really good to hear from both of us. I am I don't want to say a confrontational person. I don't know what the right word for it would be.
You're not non-confrontational.
Yeah, I do not shy away from confrontation. If I was the manager in the situation and this was an employer and it was constantly on my mind, I was constantly thinking about it to the point where I had to send in, I would sit them down. I would be very fair and direct and stern. I'm not rude. I'm not power hungry. I'm not any of that, but I'm just going to let them know and say, hey, Tina, I understand that you enjoyed your old job, but you are here. We have a certain way of doing this. I'm going to request that you stop referring to your old job. I'm going to request that you are following what we are expecting here. If that's not meeting your request, we will need to seek other arrangements for your employment. And then I would leave it at that. Then you're going to be stern. It's going to be awkward for a couple of days. And then what's going to happen is they're going to come around and they're going to realize that you're right and that they need to change. And they're going to start making it up, start sucking up to you, start doing their job well. This is essentially parenting. As crazy as that sounds, you're not there to be her friend. You're not there to be her friendly. You are there to establish what needs to be done in a way that is stern but fair. Stern but fair. And it's and if she doesn't change, she will stagnate instead of growing. She's not getting what she wants. And especially if she came in and said that she's doing this for a growth opportunity.
Who says that?
Yeah, I don't like that. It's like, is this a springboard to another job you want? We're not anybody's little pit stop. So Sam, what would be your take on this one?
So I'm super non-confrontational. if I have any sort of confrontation, I just burst out in tears. I
Yeah.
just can't, like, literally cannot handle it. My approach would be like, maybe I don't like like, if this were me, I don't do in person. I just can't. I would maybe send them a message after work and just be like, "Hey, so and so, I was thinking about this. And I don't like the way that you're approaching things and comparing us to your old job. Can you please stop? And we can make this work together or something like that." I don't know. I would text her.
Yeah.
I'm so bad. That's so terrible.
Sam likes to collect her thoughts.
I do.
She likes to get them down.
Yeah.
I process real quick.
This
This does not have good feels to me. And it's enough that it's bothering you to send in. It's enough that it's bothering you after work hours. Don't bring work home with you. Don't think about Tina when you go home. Nobody needs that. And she has gone too far. And again, you're not going to be rude. You're not going to be power hungry. You're going to sit down and say, "Hey, listen, I have been really thinking about this. You have crossed the line on a few matters. I need you to rein it in if you would like to continue your employment here." And then just see where it goes. Never elevate. If they start to get elevated, you stay right here. You let them embarrass themselves. You let them get going. You stay right here. And you have to be firm. You have to be direct. One thing that will never, ever work is being passive. Don't go around holding a grudge. Don't go around feeling awkward. Don't go around throwing subliminal shots. Be direct.
Oh, that's why I could never be a manager.
Yep. No.
I'd be a terrible manager.
Yeah, that's true. Sam does not do her best thinking in the moment in any kind of tension way. And,
Nope.
and I'm not saying that in a criticizing way. That probably means she's like a really nice, great person. But yeah, I would really be firm because I don't know if this is going to be the job for them. Yep,
True.
just straight up. And this is Roger, I'm going to end with some good advice here. He says, choose your words carefully. In corporate America, you have to be yeah. You're not telling them to shove it. You're not telling them any of this. Just be firm. This is what we expect here. And then you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you, Sam. You're definitely not alone. Yep, you're definitely not alone.
I'm glad.
So yes. Okay. Let's see what we got here. It is the last giveaway of the night, you guys. I'll put a link in the chat, but I do have some goodies to show you on this. And again, you guys know I'm always going to be transparent. I'm always going to be super clear and honest. Some of these I do not use because it doesn't suit my beard. But we're going to be giving away a beard trimmer kit plus a couple of add-ons. So the beard trimmer kit is this exact thing here. It's the Aberlite trimmer. It comes with a bunch of attachments, a bunch of like doodads, different blades and stuff on there. Really nice packaging. This bad boy is awesome. And on top of that, sorry if I got you.
Nope.
On top of that, it is going to be the beard shaping tool for people that don't feel confident in lining up their cheek line or their neckline or any kind of line here. That's going to get the job done. I don't use this, but I do know people that do. And then another one is the neckline underneath. Again, I don't use this, but I do know that people that do, and it can help you out. And so thank you there, Leo. There is a misspelling on the Aberlite, guys. And I did it on purpose. Leo, it's a youngster thing. It's called Aberlit, right?
We're getting lit.
Hey,
Giveaway.
Lit. Hey, it's lit. Let's get Liddy in this house.
Ooh.
So,
you guys listen to Phasra?
Oh my gosh. Skirt. So we're going to give this away to you guys. And again, it is a really good quality trimmer. I will say they are coming out with new trimmers this next year that I'm very, 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 very excited about at the night show. Oh, yeah. Love it. Liddy and Liddy at the night show. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw this winner, everybody. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment and claim your victory at Leo's cyberbullying. No, Leo's just a stickler for grammar and getting it right. No doubt about that. And I respect it. No issues here. Okay. Do we have in the building our potential winner, a Mr. Jason Derulo?
Nope.
Jason G, are you out there? Drop a comment. How was the spelling at school before you left? Oh, I am an atrocious speller. Absolutely.
We were just talking about that last night.
Atrocious speller.
Dan will be like, babe, how do you spell hippopotamus? Because the autocorrect's not even working on it.
That's a real situation and story. And guess what? Hey, Jason's in here. Congrats, my man. Awesome, dude. You did it. You won. I literally don't value spelling. It does not matter to me. I think spoken communication is much more valuable than written communication. And if you know what I'm trying to say anyway, I got my message across and I'm fine with that. And I can show you studies that spelling has absolutely no indication on intelligence.
You sure know a lot of studies.
What other way can you prove things?
You just sit there reading studies all day?
Yes. You know this. Yes. So I would be happy to show you guys. You want the study on the beard and the heat and the health in there?
Nope.
Message me. I'll send it to you. You want the study on the growth oil? Message me. I'll send it to you, you guys. So, Jason, you're going to get all 3 of these, not these exact ones, but you're going to get 3 new ones. These are new, but you're going to get 3 different new ones as we go through. CMC, you always doubt me. Look at the time.
Oh, right on time.
Hey, that's how we do this.
And I'm not even tired. I didn't even yawn once, you
Let's
guys.
go.
Not once.
Let's go.
I don't know why.
And hey, I know she's putting it out there like I've never criticized her for it. I'll let her do her thing. She's just hard on herself, which I love and I appreciate. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Today was the perfect amount of entries, the perfect balance of anonymous entries of people looking for life advice, spending advice, work, relationship advice. I love it. I love you guys. Sam, is there anything else that you would love to see from the people as we move forward with this new wrinkle of a show?
No wrinkles. No, keep the non-beard advice coming. I love that. I love talking about other things, and the podcast kind of got us into this new world of like talking about different things. And so keep those coming, please. I love them.
Roger, I've tried to get her to do the ta-ta, and it's exclusive to the podcast.
It is.
So
you just gotta listen.
He listened to the pod. He had to drive from Miami to Daytona Beach. It was several hours. He listened to the podcast the whole way. Which is really cool.
That's cool.
We talked about the murder story the whole time.
And we have a podcast.
Woo! Catching up with the commands. Leo from Texas, San Antonio. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that super sticker on the way out. Walter, stop it. He said 1031. Get out of here, Walter.
You're dead to me.
You're trying to put me in the doghouse. Sam is
not
energized.
you, Walter.
She's good.
It was Dan.
She's good over here, right? She's energized. Please send in, guys, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We'd love to have you. Next week, more Aberlite giveaways, more Aberlite deals, and more, I don't know, just positivity, advice, building each other up, and just having a great time. I loved the vibes of tonight, and I appreciate you guys. Tommy, that was a special one, man.
Erica, it's coming.
Oh. And he says, I appreciate the advice for real. Means a lot. Dude,
you're so welcome.
Keep chasing the dreams. If I can help you, Tommy, I mean it. Let me know. I would love to help get your dream out there in any way that I can. Not that I can't do much, but man, I don't hesitate if there's anything I can help you with. All right. I think that will do it. I think we covered it all. Shout out to Aberlite. You guys are amazing. Keep killing it. Other than that, guys, please stay bearded, stay positive.